cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking. And shout out to my blockchain monkeys who came out of that safari to our V-chain party. Jason Rockwood with it. You can give us the W, cause it's gorillas in the jungle. Sunny Lou, they rockin' with me. Oh, they feeling me. ODL, that's the order, man. Liquidity. Hey, Wall Street, we got what you need. I love a crypto liquidity. Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain.
What is going on, Blockchain Monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, I am no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today we're gonna spin around the rosy, okay? Because I got a few things. I got a few great news topics to talk about. And also, have you had a chance to see what happened with Safe Haven? Let me not waste any time on that, because I'm seeing all these tweets come through. I mean, it's like, I'm like, oh boy, what's up? So I take a look and I see it, Safe Haven, 15 cents. I said, take a deep breath, okay? Take a deep breath. I don't think it's that time yet, because I'm looking at the market. There's nothing else doing that besides that. So I go over, take a look at OceanEx. I say, okay, they're the same price they were. I go take a look at another, I think it was a VeChain Thor app to check their prices. Okay, that's the same. So, you know, it settled me. But you know what this also told me? I need to get some more Safe Haven, because if this is is this an inkling of something to come? I don't know. I'm just a crazy blockchain monkey who is excited for crypto. Okay. And then I had a chance to talk to Viking last night. Me and Viking are talking about it. Viking tells me his reactions. He's calm, he's cool, collective, because you know he's a beast in the game. But we start to talk about Safe Haven, and he says he agrees. He's like, this, in my eyes, could be something to come with Safe Haven, being the foundation that we know it has. Being the partnerships that you know that they're building, being the things that are going on beneath the surface that we have no clue. I just believe Safe Haven is an animal in the game. I'm no financial advisor whatsoever. I believe this before anybody even talked about it. So it brings me great joy to see something like this, even if it is a glitch. And I tell you one thing, after talking to Viking last night, you know what he did? He raised my hyperactive informational FOMO disorder. It's a disease that I have that you know comes with being in the crypto space. When you come across extremely great information that causes you to buy. Okay, I'm gonna get off that. Just wanted to tell you that real quick, because even if that this isn't the actual price right now, I'll take it. All right, now let's go back to these boys. Check these boys out. JP Morgan is actively exploring digital asset custody and is looking for help from crypto native firms. I know you're not surprised about this. Okay, JP Morgan has engaged with digital asset firms on how it can offer digital asset custody to its clients. Oh, have you? Like you just got all the answers, okay? No, you went out and hired the best, or you went out and found a few people that you liked, told them to leave their job and offered them more so they can get in your seat. We know what's happening here, but check this out. Little guy named Brad Gardner has a little something to say about JP.
At a Morgan Stanley conference, and somebody asked me, there was this headline, set of headlines about, about the JPM coin. And this guy was from Morgan Stanley who was interviewing me. I said, so is Morgan Stanley going to use the JPM coin? And he's like, probably not, And so, well, is Citi going to use a JPM coin? Is B of A going to use a JPM coin? Is PNC? And the answer is no. And so does that mean we're all going to have these different coins? And does that mean like we're back to where we are, where there's lack of interoperability? So like, well, I don't get it. one more quick thing on JPM coin. So let's think about this. The JPM coin, they announced for institutional customers, if you give them $1 in deposits, they'll give you a JPM coin that you then can move within the JPM ledger. Wait a minute, just use the $1.
Right.
Well, I really don't understand. Like, if you're just moving it within the JPM ledger, and it has to be dollar to dollar, you know, a one-to-one backing, it honestly doesn't actually, I don't understand what problem that solves.
I don't understand what problem that solves. Folks, all you have to do is pay attention. They put it out there right in front of your face for you. Everything you need to know, all the clues you need, all the research you need, all the solidifying things you need is right out there for you. All you got to do is dig. That's why we're blockchain monkeys. We're in a jungle. That's why we have an everlasting supply of bananas, because this is where it's at. And why do I say that? Okay, the Bahamas launched its world's first CBDC, the Sand Dollar. This makes Bahamas one of the first countries in the world to officially launch a CBDC beyond a pilot program. Now, I want to take a look. I want you guys to take a look at this clip right here. We have a group of I believe it's the Bahamas, where they're talking about this CBDC and the significance of it. Okay, take a look.
This exciting and innovative digital currency that we are embarking in this country. I think it's a huge deal. Kim, I don't think you may have mentioned it, but I saw it on some of your Facebook stuff where our central bank of the Bahamas is the first to launch a digital currency in the world. Right. So that speaks volume for the things that we're doing globally. You want to talk about that, Kim, before we start the sign off?
Yeah. So this is something that we really need to highlight and make clear. I think Bobby touched on it earlier. A lot of persons are using us as the blueprint. A lot of persons are sitting back and they're watching to see exactly how this all went. And I can tell you, based on the feedback that we received from some of the target audience, as well as the partnership that we've had with our AFIs, we are going to see something really great, a really big success, something that is going to make us shine even greater in the Caribbean. You know, we're always saying that we are the first at this and we're the first at that. And we have a lot of accolades in the sporting community.
See, you're not really realizing the significance of this because of the times that we're living in. But when we look back on things such as this and the events that have happened, we're going to be like, oh my goodness, we don't even understand how huge that was. Now, before I leave you guys, I had to go over to the Daily Holler real quick and show you this. Pardon me. This is a point of emphasis that really, really drives it home. Just from being able to look at it from a macro view. Shout out to Raw Paul. Bitcoin will suck in every asset narrative, spit it out, and surpass 1 million. Now look at what he says here. Raw Paul, co-founder and CEO of Real Vision Group, says Bitcoin is a supermassive black hole that is eating gold, the NASDAQ, banks, bonds, and commodities. The global macro strategist notes that he also thinks Bitcoin will outperform the G4 central bank balance sheet, silver, and marquee stocks like Apple and Amazon. Bitcoin's performance is so dominant and so all-encompassing that it is going to suck in every single asset narrative dry and spit it out. Never before in my career have I seen a trade so dominant that holding any other assets makes almost no sense. The macro flows, technology, demography, and societal strains have all converged to this moment in time, and definite answer for market is Bitcoin. Do you understand where you're at right now? Shoot, man, this rocket ship is smoking. You know what? It's such a great joy to be here with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.